Look, Parliament, apart from legislation, it's supposed to be handling issues of accountability. Government parastatals, when they are audited, the books come to Parliament and they question all the queries. But accountability in Parliament has failed because of the envelopes that Dr. Stellenyanzi is talking about, that Parliament is no longer what it is, no longer serves its purpose. How are you going to change that? Because it's almost a forum of exchange of money. Money going to the highest bidder. So how are you going to change this? And why are you running for a seat anyway of a parliament that many detest?
Yeah, that's why I told you from the beginning, and our viewers plus the listeners, that I'm running for this position to serve in Kyagulanyi's government in 2021. I'm not running to serve in a corrupt parliament.
What happens if the status quo remains?
No, that business has already been handled. We know how we are going to handle it, and Kyagulanyi is going to be president. So we are not raising any more questions about that. We are not contradicting ourselves. We know what we are doing, and we are doing it the unusual way. That's why I refuse to lay everything on table regarding how NUP is supposed to operate, how the popular movement is supposed to operate. No.
You are so accountable to the supporters. Yes, they need to know.
Yes, we are. And we are saying we are legal, but we are unusual. We are not going to do things the way our comrades have been handling them, because that is the very reason they have failed to overthrow this government. I know, I respect Dr. Stella, and I know she's an activist and, aggressive. But look, assertive. How many, yes, assertive. How many members of parliament currently do we have that are very good at talking, and they are on the opposition, and they have been there for quite some time, but they have failed to change the status quo of parliament, the corruption in parliament. So is she trying to tell the entire world that she's the superb, she's going to, overshadow all the opposition members of parliament who are there and, work magic and change this parliament? What we need is not, a person who thinks that is so aggressive, and what we need
assertive.
What we need is a person or a leader who understands that what Uganda needs today is changing the regime. We have to look at the bigger picture. We have to look at the bigger picture, because we are going to serve in a government. She's not going to be the president of the Republic of Uganda. She's only vying for the position of woman member of parliament, as well as my comrade here. So that is the bigger. That's why I'm not looking at, I have been looking at this parliament, and I was not admiring it. That's why I was not coming up to contest in the previous elections. But I have a reason this time, because I know government is going to change in 2021 with Kyagulanyi as the president. So I hope I have answered that question very clearly. And maybe what I wish to add is that we are also looking at leadership. We want to build a leadership of self-respect and respect for others. In the Kyagulanyi generation, the leadership that we're going to bring on table, we want leadership that brings on table everyone, even those people that oppose us. We do not want to, we do not want to just discard them just like that. We are for everyone. That's why we are people power. We can sit with anyone, because we know there is something good in everyone and there's something bad in everyone. So we need to bring that kind of leadership. And also, to add on something, there is a challenge that we have actually faced regarding that we've had from the masses about the issue of accessibility to accessing their members of parliament after they have been voted into office. That is an issue that we are working about. We are working on as a national unity platform. And I want to assure the people of Uganda and all the listeners and the viewers that as candidates on the national unity platform card, we are using the umbrella as our symbol, but we are making our manifestos a reflection of what is in the president's manifesto, Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi, because we know that we have to work from the top. We are basically going to clean up Uganda from scratch. Everything is in a mess. From the rule of law, democracy, everything, working conditions, everything is in a mess. That is the truth. So we know that we have to work from scratch. That is why we are looking at the manifesto of the president, Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, and being a reflection, what is in that manifesto is a reflection of what is in the manifesto of all the members of parliament, the mayors that are going to come on that ticket, and all change. And that is what that is what we intend to do.
Okay. So your parting shot, Shamim Malende, as we end the program.
Okay?
Your party, in short.
Basically, what I want to tell people is that in NUP or People Power, we are using the rubber-dubber style.
The what?
Is the unusual style. We're not going to do things the same way.
You called
Secondly,
it the rubber
the rubber-dubber style.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a new language. And we are not going to do things the usual way. So don't expect us to be usual. Please don't demand questions because you will not get answers. If you want to get answers, come to NUP. Be a member of NUP. Secondly, the population is not bothered about our political parties. They don't care whether we are FDC or whether we are DP, nope. They are understanding the people power. They are understanding a revolution. They want people who can address their problems and issues. Then another thing is that the FDC has had this ticket for 15 years. Or Nabila has been the member of Parliament. So giving this seat to another FDC member is like changing out Museveni and giving the presidency to another NRM person. Do you expect results? They'll be defiant, like he's saying. So Ugandans, Kampala people, you can change. You can pick another candidate from a different camp and find out whether this person would actually execute things differently. And maybe lastly, I want to bring the message of Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu to all the people that are listening and viewing this program, is that he says, please don't be scared. Don't remain in your houses. Keep your national IDs. Come out and vote on polling day. We are going to defend the election. We are going to win Museveni. He's not going to be in the State House in 2021. And Kyagulanyi is going to be the president. Vote wisely. Vote NUP. Vote People Power. We are using the manvuli or the umbrella as our symbol on polling day.
Thanks, Shamim. Farida, what is your party?